100% sure you can hear me if I talk without headphones in, so hang on. Hopefully that works. Can you hear me? Am I able to see comments? What's this button? Oh, I can write myself a comment. Well, that would be helpful. Hello! Oh, there's Sheila. Hey, Sheila. Oh. All I can see is icons in the corner. I've never actually used this live function in an event before, so if you can't hear me, definitely let me know. All right. Well, thank you for coming. Sorry if I look a little inexperienced. I am. Welcome to the pre-sale for the Small Victories angel cards. If you've been following along on my social media, that's why you're here, I would assume. I am releasing today, well actually it went out early yesterday to people subscribed to my website, the link with the page for the collection of 21 angels. They're made on jumbo playing cards. So here's a regular playing card. My mom works at the casino, so I always have them, but they always have holes in them, so they're kind of tricky to use, but they're good gift tags. So I thought for the collection, I guess the light's on, this is just a layer of gesso, you still get the card back. So for example, here's one that is not matted or anything yet. On the back is still the playing card. So when these ship out to you, they will actually look more like this. So I'm really excited. This one sold to my Glamour Possum friend Jen, and I told her I'd tell her the name today, because the names were probably the most fun part of this project, because they were made by my friends and family on Facebook. Naming art is something I definitely have always struggled with. I think a lot of artists do. A lot of modern artists just ended up naming them with numbers and letters and sequences, or really out in left field titles. So I wanted something that meant more and went with the collection of art. So the angels are out of the collection called Small Victories, and Small Victories was celebrating victories in self-care. Hey Colleen! Self-care is a big deal. If you aren't aware of it, I imagine you're not watching TV or Google or any social media, because it's a big topic nowadays, especially during COVID, being home, and it's definitely a unique experience. Not everybody's self-care is the same as everybody else's, which is why it's a fun thing to communicate and share about, and get ideas from other people and try different aspects of self-care. So naming the collection with titles donated by friends and family on Facebook on their own small victories with self-care, real life experiences where you gave yourself permission or gave yourself the gift of, and that was how we, when I put the question out to the friends and family on Facebook, it was sort of started with the last time I gave myself the gift of, and how that related to a moment for self-care for you. So I had more than 21's names given in, which was perfect. I've got a nice little collection for future namings. And Jen's is the end is most always the beginning. So I really like that with this one. Each angel was layered. It's mixed media, so you get to see quite a bit of texture. On the end is most always the beginning. There is also metallic paint pen accents. I'm not sure. Oh, there you go. And some tinsel, because it's Christmas. Today is also, astrologically speaking, a conjunction between two planets, Jupiter and Saturn, which is kind of a a unique experience. It happens once every 800 years. I think the last one was in the 12th century, no, 13th century, 1226. So that was apparently at the end of the darker period of the medieval chapter in human history, and sort of came along to signal the Renaissance, the rebirth. So I thought it was kind of interesting that the 21st stood out for me at the beginning of the month, when I was like, I got to see this through, I got to pick a day, I got to commit. And the 21st is also Yule, or the solstice, so happy winter solstice and blessed Yule to those of you celebrating today. So it's a great day to release a collection about angels, is basically what I kind of felt for that. So I'm excited to send Jen hers. The pre-sale and the sale is going to go 3 ways. I need to raise up some funds to stock the studio with matting for Etsy art and things of that nature. I'd really like to be able to ship my paintings in a more finished format without completely resorting to framing. Glass framing is not something I ever want to have to ship, and I think framing art can be really challenging for folks who just want to appreciate it and aren't necessarily into it. And with COVID, buying frames online or going into Michael's or going into a store can be really daunting for a lot of people. But if this comes in the mail and all you have to do is put a binder clip on top and put it on the wall, I think it would probably end up a lot faster and not packed away, or put away until I get a better frame for it. So if I can restock that, I think that would be really helpful and help get art up on the walls, not just out of my basement or studio. The other 2 portions of the proceeds will be going to charitable opportunities. There's a really good friend of mine who is unfortunately facing a terminal illness and has decided to be home with her husband over the holidays, and they're doing okay. They have a GoFundMe page, which is attached to the description for this event, and any of my posts on the page. If you want it, you can always message me and I will definitely send it back out. But so I'd like to donate a third to their GoFundMe event. And then I also would like to go shopping for my local food bank. I live in Oakbank, Manitoba. It's a small-ish town, and I believe that our local food bank would definitely go to people who need it. Charities are wonderful, but I really want to help people close to home in a way that matters. So using the proceeds to go and do a really good grocery shop would be a good way. I could also do it financially. Either way, I will definitely be posting publicly if I am able to meet my goals, and when I do achieve them, post a picture of me doing them so you can see that I have seen it through. The angels themselves will ship out later in January. Right now, with the Christmas backlog in Manitoba alone, never mind Canada and the US, a lot of things are just sitting. I don't want to start shipping art so that it gets into the stalemate. So on the links and events that I've posted for the pre-sale and the sale, I've mentioned that they will ship out on January 21st. There is the possibility of them shipping out sooner. However, as I mentioned at the beginning, I am trying to raise funds for matting, and that does include this collection. So the place I would order from has a minimum purchase of $100, so I need to be able to purchase those to send them. So the delayed shipping date is also to accommodate me receiving the order from the wholesaler. What else? So the pre-sale is on, so if you are subscribed to my website, you will have received an email. Check your spam folders. That will give you a password protected link to the page where all 21 are listed. Currently I've got one marked as sold. I'm just waiting to hear back from Colleen. I'm fairly confident I know which one she wanted me to hold for her. If she could just respond to her Instagram message, then I can put that one aside and mark it as sold as well on the page. Tomorrow the collection goes public. That means anybody, even if you don't subscribe to my website, if you're interested in supporting my studio growth and the 2 charitable opportunities that each purchase will go towards, they are available. They're $45 Canadian. I'm not 100% sure what that is in American funds. That does include shipping. So the 45 covers the cost of shipping in Canada and to the US. If you're a friend, family member, fan from Europe or overseas, please add $15 for the shipping costs to get it overseas. You can also DM me directly. You can respond to the email address included in my email to you or on the website. I'm available, so yeah, DM is probably faster. PayPal and e-transfer are the 2 methods of payments. And there's my sister responding to the email text I sent her, asking her to join me to make sure that people could hear me. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's okay. I'm giving myself permission to, this is my moment to celebrate that I started the collection. It was a super magical journey, and I saw it through. The journey, I love to paint to music, so aside from the joy of the mixed media using the tinsel and old Eaton's catalogs and acrylic paint markers, different substrates, there was music. The main songs I really enjoyed jamming to while creating the art were Dua Lipa's new Levitation one, the one she did with Missy Elliott and Madonna, most especially. I like the dance music. Roses by Bex, I think St. John. I'm old, I just like the song. Fool for the City by Foghat. I'm a classic rock person. And actually, hello to all the Glamour Possum friends who showed up today to watch and encourage me and help me with my collection. Annie's song was definitely part of the art background. What an amazing song. I've been looking at covers now and trying to hear how different people sing it. It's just truly, it is a beautiful song. So thanks Amanda Evanston for such a great song recommendation. It's part of the soundtrack of my art, which is great. Cool thing for me. What else did I want to talk about? Yes, so it goes live for the public tomorrow. Information will be available on Instagram. I'll be sharing the individual pictures that are up for sale with the titles and information in each post. You can definitely contact me at maya.larson@yahoo.ca. You can respond to the MailChimp email that I would have sent out if you're a subscriber, or you can DM this Facebook page or DM my Instagram page for information or to purchase. Like I said, purchasing is done through PayPal or e-transfer if you're in Canada. Shipping will be later in January. I will definitely be in touch over email with people who have purchased and my subscribers, so you all know what to expect. And yeah, thank you very much for coming out to see the Angel collection. And as far as what's up for 2021, if you haven't seen my new addiction to pop-up art and cards, and I just struggle with ways to deliver art, right? I want matting, but sometimes matting's not enough. Sometimes it needs to jump right off of the paper and into a diorama. So look for these in the Etsy shop. They'll probably be anywhere between $40 to $60 depending on the size. They come with a storage envelope, and since I'm here anyway, brass fasteners just pop out. That's how they're closed. Should you lose a brass fastener, a paper clip will do. And voila! Open it up. And it folds flat back into a storage container or plastic envelope. And that's where I'm sort of held up right now. I'm trying to decide the most flattering way to ship that isn't just wasting paper, but also allows you to put it away and bring it out when you want. Thanks again for joining me. If you have any questions about the pre-sale and the angels today, I'm around my phone, so definitely let me know. Otherwise, they will be available for general purchase tomorrow. stay tuned to my Facebook page and Instagram for the individual photos. Thanks again. Merry Christmas, blessed Yule, Merry Solstice. My dog is barking. Time to go.